Hey guys, welcome back to another What's for Dinner. For some reason, this single light above me is giving me a beam of glory, but we're just gonna go with it. So today's What's for Dinner video is some really simple meals. They were simple, but they are some yummy and easy meal ideas, and it's what we ate. So let's get started. All right guys, so tonight's dinner is super basic. This is really just a meal idea. You can't see, and you probably won't from this camera shot, but I have an incredibly stiff neck and I've literally done nothing all day. Well, that's not true. I planted my vegetables this morning. That's not why my neck is like this, but I haven't been able to do anything since. Anyways, I had leftovers for lunch because I just don't care about food right now. But my husband, you know, I want him to actually be able to eat, and there's no more leftovers. I finished it up. So I pulled out some sausages from the freezer. I don't care for those anyway, so those are usually on a time where we're eating something different, like those are saved for that. So I pulled those out of the freezer. I kind of didn't even realize they were in there, and pulled out some rolls that I had in the freezer, and he's outside grilling them. And I pulled this out. I have bought this because my husband likes this kind of stuff. I really don't, and I always forget about it. So this is from Aldi. I was hoping I could just rip it open. Hang on. And although typically you would have like, you know, slices or strings kind of onions and peppers on your sausages, wow, that's actually pretty big. Anyways, I thought this would be a good option for him. That might be too much. I don't know. But we're just gonna saute those up and put a little bit of avocado oil in. And this is my effort for dinner tonight. But at least my husband's eating, so. So some of these onions are a little bigger than I think they should be. But as they thaw, I'm just kind of cutting them up with my fork in here. Turn up that heat a little bit to put in some oil, which maybe I didn't need to do because there's so much liquid from them being frozen. I don't know. But I'm going to just turn up the heat and make sure that that all kind of cooks out. These are bigger pieces than I thought they were gonna be, which I think is gonna be good for what he's using this for. All right, so these are some hot Italian sausages grilled up with those peppers and onions and some ketchup and mustard. That's his dinner for tonight. I had my leftovers. So for tonight's dinner, we're going to keep it simple once again. My neck is still bothering me and I just don't wanna be standing over the stove for very long or at all. So we're gonna have buffalo chicken wraps. So I just took out some chicken breasts from the freezer. These were thin cut chicken breasts, so they won't take very long to cook. And I'm just seasoning them on both sides with onion powder and garlic powder, as well as some hot sauce. It's Aldi's version of like Frank's hot sauce. Just going to season them on both sides. Put a little bit of butter on top of each one and pop that in the oven at 400 degrees for, I'm thinking it'll only take like 15 to 20 minutes because they're pretty thin, but until your chicken is cooked. All right, so Jesse has his chicken, tomato, lettuce, and he's putting on some blue cheese dressing right at the bottom of the jar. And I'll show you what I'm putting on mine. We'll probably also add some more hot sauce. And I'll show you, I do mine a little bit different, but there you have it. There you go, he added the hot sauce on it. Jesse had cheese on his too. I don't remember if I said that, but I've got, sorry, this is a bad angle, but I'm not gonna go through the process of setting everything up. I've got cheese, chicken. I'm gonna add on a little bit of my ranch seasoning powder just because I really love that flavor. Gonna add on some bacon pieces because I one time had a buffalo chicken wrap at a restaurant that had bacon on it, and I really like that, so I do that whenever I remember. Some lettuce. I tried to not make a big one, but a little bit too big, that's all right. A little bit of tomato. I don't like as much tomato as he does. And then a little bit more hot sauce. And there's mine. That is our dinner for tonight. All right, guys, we are on day 3 of easy meals. I had a little bit of leftover buffalo chicken, and I put it in some mac and cheese, added a little bit of bacon. This is the mac and cheese that I'm using. This is from Aldi. Now I think buffalo chicken mac would be awesome with like a homemade gourmet mac and cheese, but this sounded really good. So this is what I'm having for dinner tonight. Jesse's just having more of the sausage, peppers, and onions from the other day because we had just made like 4 of them that day, I think. So this is dinner for tonight, and I might be back to cooking full-on meals tomorrow. We'll see. I've got a chiropractor appointment, so I'm hopeful. Tonight's dinner is super simple. We had some ravioli that I had in the freezer, made up some side salads, and this yummy garlic bread that I picked up from the grocery store today. Went to Aldi, saw the red sticker, and I couldn't resist. All right, so this dinner, I've made it before, I'm sure, but it's easy. We've got a big pack of chicken legs that I pulled out of the freezer. This is gonna feed us for 2 days. So I thought that was great. Actually like 2.5, like 2 dinners and maybe a lunch. But I'm seasoning my drumsticks with some onion powder, garlic powder, paprika, just a hint of cayenne pepper because I did want a little bit of a kick. And then we're also going to add on some salt. And then to keep this easy, I had a few sweet potatoes left, so I'm just poking holes in them, and I'm gonna put those on one of the baking sheets as well. I did wash them, scrubbed them up first, poked some holes in them, and then we're just going to place both of these in the oven at 400 degrees. I'm gonna put them in for 30 minutes, then flip them halfway, and then we're gonna put on some barbecue sauce. So here I am flipping them. We're gonna just drizzle on some barbecue sauce and put them back in for about another 20 to 30 minutes until they are fully cooked. And then I also boiled up some corn on the cob on the stove. And this dinner was really good, really easy. And like I said, it gave us some yummy leftovers with the chicken. All right, so we already ate our salads while we were waiting for this to heat up, but we have leftover chicken legs from the other night. I just heated them up in the oven, then put a little bit more barbecue sauce on them and put them under the broiler. Then I made up some pierogies. These are just from Aldi. Made them up and the salads. So that completes tonight's dinner. All right, guys, well, that's gonna do it for today's video. If you liked it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. That helps me out so very much. And if you're new, I would love it if you would consider subscribing to my channel. I sometimes share more in-depth recipes, but well, I had a pinched nerve in my neck, and so that dictated that we were gonna do some simple meals, but we still ate all of our meals at home, so I consider that a win. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time.